Welcome back, my friends, to another law enforcement body cam reaction video from Uncovered. I hope you're having a good day, and if not, I hope it gets better. Let's go.
Watch as this mother puts her children in danger after she agrees to help a shoplifter who was on the run from police.
So I had picked a gentleman down the road up to give him a ride here to Dollar General, and he got down, and I didn't know what this one was doing. He was locking the gate and all this and that, and so this guy's yelling, "Help me," whatever, this and that. So I get out the car and I'm like, well, what's going on, you know? And he's threatening me with the pepper spray, mind me, and I don't even know what's going on. Doesn't explain himself or nothing. The guy's yelling for water and stuff like that, so he's coming around, getting close to my car, getting close to my kid, trying to take my license plate down, and he's spraying his pepper spray. As he's spraying his pepper spray, I'm covering my kid, so all my back is covered in pepper spray. Gets it in my kid's face. This gentleman sees everything, okay? I sprayed him because he got close to me. I felt threatened. So yes, I sprayed him.
Real quick, where's the guy you picked up?
I don't know. He took off on foot.
He knows him. He was.
I don't know him. How can you say I know him?
Real quick.
Calling her by name, asking her by name. Angela, give me water.
Angela's
whatever
not my
your
name.
name was. He was
Sit in the
calling
car,
you.
please. I'll talk to you in a sec.
And yeah, see, my kid's still burning in his eyes because of this
You
gentleman.
raised me first.
Okay.
Because you threatened me by my kid.
That's good. Okay.
I do want to press charges.
Do you want an ambulance here?
Yes, I do.
Sure.
To check my son's eyes out, and I'm
246,
burning
so
all the
please
way
stop
down my
for
back.
255.
I do want to press charges.
They're together.
How old is your kid?
He's cool. He's 3.
3?
I got a 6-month-old in the car. If that window was not closed, he would have got my baby.
Okay, I'll talk to you away from hers. That way.
So this guy, he's filling up a shopping cart, going throughout the store, and I know exactly what he's going to do. You know, I've seen it before. And sure enough, he comes through here acting like he's going to pay, and he comes right by me here, and I let him go because I already had the front gate locked. I had the doors on off, and I could just open them manually. I opened the doors for him. He went through. I shut the doors in behind him. I locked it, and I called the sheriff right away. He started beating on my glass and pounding the out of my doors. So I pepper sprayed him, calm him down, get him to stop. He did for about 20 minutes, but then he got crazy again. He was having communication with her 100%. Bring me water. And she was getting in my face, coming up onto the sidewalk, asked, what's going on? What's going on? She knows exactly what's going on. And I told her, do not come near me or I'll mace you. And she didn't. And that was good. But then when I walked around to get her license plate, a picture of it, she started getting in my face and being weird. I said, don't get in my face. I started backing off, and she sprayed me. I didn't do anything to her. And as soon as she sprayed me, I sprayed her back. The stuff that
So he busted this window right here?
Busted it.
Okay.
and he went into the store,
And ran
went out the back door,
And the
and
customer
then
just
ran
said they
that
saw him
way.
at the laundry, that he is definitely at the laundry. And
The laundry by the car wash over here?
And I'm not trying to be funny or anything. She's lying. I
Yeah.
watched that man get out of the car, and I watched her
Well,
spray
we
him
could do that.
first.
Well, she said she picked him up down the street
No, she
for a ride.
No, she didn't. He was all.
They're together.
I can't breathe. Her name is Ineedafixx.
How long ago did they say they saw him down at the car wash?
The lady right there that's getting in the car talking to the officer. They just told me. He just pulled up,
He had,
and he's at the
and
laundry.
went out the doors with it, and that's when I locked the door
246,
behind.
384. And then can you confirm what he was wearing?
He was wearing dark blue jeans. He had an isotope baseball shirt with the number 15 on it.
He's
Which you got the
he's
shirt.
got no shirt now.
Yeah, and he's got a black white beater
Because
on.
he took it off.
On his back, he's got large.
Did he hit anybody or threaten anybody?
No. He's got tattoos on his face, down his neck, and all across his entire back.
I got a picture of him if you want to look.
Payless.
And you'll see him break the window here too. That's me out front.
So he is shirtless, he didn't have a shirt on underneath that.
He had a shirt on. He was shirtless, that's right. So
Okay,
I
okay.
didn't see the black white beater that she was saying. But he took the shirt off because he was burning.
Okay.
See, here she comes. Gives him the water.
What did he break it with?
Wow, that is crazy, man. Come on, man. No logical person, or at least a person that is very protective of their child, right? Their safety is gonna pick up a random person in the street. That's unknown. That's kind of like a scene from a scary movie, or one of those movies where the bad guy's about to do something crazy, right? You're never supposed to do that. Which I know she did it, man. Come on, it's common sense. No, come on, man. You can't pick up that guy. The guy's with her, man. The worst thing about it, though, man, is that she knows what he was gonna do, right? She knew, and she still took her kids with him. Like, if you're gonna mess up your life, right? If you're gonna mess up your life, and you don't think that, your kids don't need you, which is messed up, right? Don't take the kids with you, right? Go do your dumb stuff and go up in jail, go to prison, and hopefully somebody in your family that's a good person can take care of the kids, man. But don't ever take anybody else with you that you can pretty much damage, hurt, or get in trouble without them knowing that because you're doing something crazy. Kind of like that man going in to try to steal some stuff, expecting to get out and take off with the woman and be like, "Hey, kids, yo, stepdaddy's back or daddy. I don't know who he is, right? But he got to be with her, right? We're gonna get you some stuff for Christmas. We got enough, right? Now, come on, don't be doing that, man. Sometimes, man, growing up, man, I didn't come from a rich family, right? My mom and dad, they moved a lot, man. Sometimes, we just got some soldier toys for Christmas, right? You know what I mean? Like back in the days, little package with the little soldiers and stuff. And some marbles, you guys. Sometimes, you guys, because, life was tough back then. My parents, they moved around a lot. And that's what we got. So me and my brothers, we just sit across each other with our legs open, right? Put the little soldiers on the floor and we'll throw the marbles to see which one's kind of like bowling, but with the marbles, see which ones we took down, right? And we were happy, man. And until later on that my dad got a better job and everything. And we started getting other stuff. Nintendo, Super Nintendo, stuff like that for Christmas, right? But sometimes, you guys, as an adult, right? As a father or a mother, if you're a mother, you just have to deal with what you got, man. As long as you're with your kids and your family, that's all that really matters, right? Don't go and throw your life around because you're trying to impress somebody or have some gifts for somebody when it's going to cost you, right? In the long run, it makes no sense. Now, I'm saying that because what she's doing with the kids is bad, okay? Now she's trying to pretend she don't know this man. But but the man knew her name, right? Now, let's see another scenario. In case, for some reason, there's a lot of good people out there, man, that sometimes get in dumb situations, that do pick up people walking the street, hitchhiking and stuff, and trying to help them out. And sometimes when the person gets in, they're like, "Hey, how you doing? Thanks for the ride, man. My name is whatever." And then my name's this, right? They do say the names. It could happen. I'm not saying it happened here, but it does happen. The person remembers your name. And if that would have happened and he's like, "Angela, oh my eyes, man. Hey, baby, tell me the water. What, Angela?" Well, of course, it just met her and she gave her name, right? But I don't think that's what happened, man. I don't think, I think that would happen if she was alone and she wanted to help somebody, but not with kids. Why would you pick up a stranger with kids, right? But I guess I could be wrong. What you think? Let's get back to the video.
Oh, he kicked it. Mm-hmm.
Here he goes. There he is. Yeah. What color?
Okay. Do you have an ID on you?
Yeah.
Okay. There you go. And would you be able to fill out a statement for me?
Sure.
Cool. I'll be right back. If that's where the pepper spray happened, the only way I think she could have gotten it on her kid is if she touched him after.
Got it from her, yeah, because I was directly behind the car when I sprayed mine.
Despite the woman's claims, footage shows she was sprayed away from her vehicle. If anything, she harmed her kids by touching them after getting sprayed.
Let me go talk to my sergeant real quick.
If that window was not closed, he would have got my baby.
So is this child under 6 months old? And I just arrived. You guys sprayed?
Yeah, because I had given a gentleman a ride. I didn't know.
Did you know the gentleman?
No, I didn't know what this gentleman was doing. Okay, he comes out, he's yelling. I had money to pay for my stuff. I had money to pay for my stuff. This guy is locking the door and stuff, and I'm like, "You come any closer to my car, I'm gonna spray you with my pepper spray." I warned him.
You said that to him?
Yes, I warned him once. So he's coming this way. My son, he has autism, so he's jumping around and trying to get out of the car seat and stuff, So I'm trying to get to the door, and mind me, this guy has his pepper spray out, spraying me, and I'm blocking my son, and he gets my son in the eye.
His little one?
Yes. Now I had to clean and wash it out. I washed it out, and mind me, he's getting my license plate down, and he's like, "Oh, you know this gentleman?" And I'm like, "I don't even know him." I picked him up down the road, and I brought him this way. And if I wasn't covering the door and him in the front of the door, he would have sprayed inside the car on my 4-month-old.
Can I get your ID and then their names?
No, sit down in the car.
And Angelica, while we're waiting, can I just clarify some things with you? So from what you told me, you picked up this individual, you don't know who he is, down the road somewhere.
Yeah.
Where would you say down the road?
So I went him up at the car wash.
So you picked him up at a car wash? Did he ask you to come here or did you come here?
No, I came here.
So you came here, he goes inside, you're staying in the car with the babies.
Yeah, I stayed in the car with the babies.
You hear something happening at the front of the store, you get out to go check, the manager's yelling at the other individual.
Yeah.
Did you pull your mace out at that time or did the other guy?
No, he didn't.
be on a pedal bike.
He said, if you come any closer, I'll spray you. I said, well, what's going on? At that point, I'm like, well, what's going on, you know?
And you were by?
And I was right here by the post because he was already going to try spraying me.
What is it that made you pick up this individual?
I don't know. I mean, usually I talk to a lot of people around everywhere, you know. So when I stopped, I just asked if he needed a ride, and he was like, yeah, can I get a ride? I was like, okay, well, I'm going to go down to the dollar store. I said, I got to get some things.
Did he have anything on him, like knives, anything like
Nothing.
that?
He just had, I believe he was wearing just a white t-shirt, and that was
Did he
it.
make any statements to you besides he was just going to get down?
No. He just said, I got to get down and get a few things. He goes, let me get down first, and then you can go ahead and go in. He goes, I was like, okay, you know, because I have my kids in the car.
Sorry.
So I was like, well, go ahead and get down first, and then I'll get down. Well, he was kind of taking for a while. So I sat there and I was
How
like,
long is a while?
whatever, that's what he was screaming to the man. So I was like, that's when I got out, and I'm like, well, what's going on? I have water in the car, and he's like, can you give me a water? I can't breathe. And I'm like, okay, so I got the water, and I threw the water at him like that, because he was already like,
Who? Sorry, the
the
child?
guy.
The guy you picked up?
Yeah, he was already like,
He got sprayed with mace too?
oh yeah, that guy, he sprayed him, and he's like, I'm not letting you go. And I'm like, well, what's going on? He's like, what do you think's going on? I was like, I don't know, that's why I'm asking. He's like, well, he's
Now, let me say something. The reason you probably saw me smiling or something is because, look, man, I'm going to be honest. We probably did it. You probably did it before social media, before there was cell phones. I'm talking days of the beepers and all that. Before you could get online and talk to people in chat rooms and all that, or Facebook. Before even MySpace. I did what she did. You know, I went to the park. I was with my friends, my homies. And I was by myself. And this one girl that was passing by, I'm talking when I was younger, right? She was walking, and I thought she looked good, right? So I pulled up in my Cadillac, and I was like, what's up, girl? I said, where you going, man? You need a ride? And she looked at me, and she was like, huh, I think, I don't know. And I was like, hey, man, look, man, you can hold my driver's license. I'm just trying to get to know you, man. I think you look good. I told her straight up, right? Here's my driver's license. You can see who I am, where I live and everything. I just want to get to know you. I said, you want to ride to your house? And she was like, yeah, you know, after I did, you know, I just trying to be honest, you know. And that's how I met her, man. Later on, I ended up going out with her and stuff. But I did do what she did. I'm, you know, at the park. Actually, a couple of times, right? Because that's how you meet people, right? You like somebody. What's up, man? I'm talking before social media. When it wasn't weird, that's how you talk to people, right? You actually went up to them and told them and talked to them, you know, at the park, wherever you see them, at the store. Nowadays, if you do that, people think you're weird and stalking them or whatever, right? Because everybody wants to be online. But I was saying that, but this is like 2024, so it's randomly rare she would do something like I did back in the days before social media. But her story fell apart, you guys. It did. Just when she said she wanted to go there, but she didn't go in there, he did. It's kind of weird, right? She changed her mind. Oh, never mind. I want it from dollar store. Do you want some? I'll chill outside and wait for you. A getaway car, right? With my kids in the back. Oh, come on, man. That sounds so terrible. Oh, but like I'm trying to say, I'm not denying that she could have done that. Because I've done it. You probably done it before. That's not probably you met your husband or your wife. You went in there and talked to him, right? I'm talking about if you're around my age or something, right? But saying that, you guys, it's not looking good, man. If she did do that and the person did that and she had the kids in there, they're doing that, they're going to get her for some endangerment or neglect or something, right, with the kids. But let's get back to the video and find out.
and I was like, I didn't know he was going to come in here and steal. He goes, you're lying, you were with him. I was like,
So I'll be honest right now, I'm not too concerned about that aspect. My partner is investigating that aspect, and what you're telling me matches what the witness told me. My concern right now is why did you let an unknown male into your car when you had a 6-month-old and a 3-year-old in your car?
I need your license for her.
I I think you guys have it. Yeah, and that's when I pulled this out.
That's your mace?
Yeah, it's a domestic violence thing I do.
Oh, no, pull it out because I don't want to
Oh,
spray you
no,
or
yeah,
anything.
no, oh yeah, I'm so sorry.
No.
Yeah, no.
Is it something you normally do is pick up strangers?
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes when I, when I see them or whatever, and I see it's a hot day, like I'll pick them up or whatever. My dad always tells me not to be doing that, unfortunately, because it could be dangerous, especially with people out here. But I learned the hard way, I guess, because look what I just got myself into, and
And that's why I'm asking you that.
that pepper spray is no joke, you know what I mean? And then I had my kids with me at that. If I would have known something like that was going to happen, I definitely would not have my kids with me. Because I'm a teacher. I teach kids that have disabilities and stuff. So I work with children that have disabilities. My son has a disability, and my other child has a disability as well.
It does happen quite often that you pick up strangers
Yeah.
just to get them out of the heat, that sort of thing.
Mainly children.
Nothing about him that you saw concerning, you just wanted to help him.
No, mainly.
How often would you say you do that?
I mainly only do it for children and females when I see them walking. I would say I do it about 6 times a week.
6 times? Okay.
Because I do work for Lyft too, so it's like.
In this car?
No, not in this car. I have another car that I work for. This is a loaner from the dealership.
Okay, so here's the deal. I need to talk to my supervisor for a second. Based on what you're telling me, I am going to go ahead and just detain you for right now and put you in the back of my car. You're not under arrest at this time. I just need to talk to him and possibly call a few detectives, and they might want to speak to you, okay? Witness says she sprayed the employee first, and then he sprayed her. She's saying, okay, I was going to say, she's saying the employee sprayed her first, and she went to protect her child and got sprayed. But none of what she said makes sense with what the witness said or where she got sprayed.
Right.
So
yeah, they have the footage of that little interaction. So pretty much, the manager came over here to get her license plate. She got pissed off. As soon as he got behind the car, she reached out and sprayed him. And then after he got sprayed, he sprayed her right back. And she kind of ran off to the side of the road.
Okay, your name's Angelica, right?
Yes.
Okay, need you to pay attention, okay? Okay, so you have the right to remain silent or make any statement. You understand your rights as I've explained it to you. Okay, so, quick question.
Maybe.
Okay, who's in the car with you?
I don't know.
You don't know who he is. Because from what we're being told, I guess let me just ask you this, okay? So, you would be willing to pick up a complete and total stranger with your kids in the car?
Yeah, I pick him up all the time, even because I live right there in the war zone, I live right there in the backside of town. I pick up women and children too. I pick up older men. I pick up anybody.
Okay, so do you understand how that can be a danger to you and your
Yes,
children?
I told the officer already that I understand, that's dangerous, and can lead to things like this.
Okay, so you have absolutely no idea who this guy is. No name, no nothing. Okay, well, you're going to have to sit tight because next we're going to be getting a hold of the crimes against children unit. Okay?
Please, no.
Especially until we gotta identify who this guy is, so.
I don't know. Please don't do
Hang up.
My baby! I want my kids! You guys can't arrest me on child abuse. There's no child abuse involved. There was no child abuse involved. I want my kids. I need to call my parents. You guys are doing this all wrong. You guys are doing this wrong. Oh, my kids. My baby.
Alright, Angelica, we're gonna head inside for right now. I know you have a bracelet on your wrist and you have some piercings. Do you have any other jewelry on you?
I need my phone to call my parents.
What do you want to tell your parents?
I need them to get my kids.
So they're not gonna be able to get their kids.
Yes, they are. Why
Are they-
can't they get my kids? I need to call them to get my kids.
I'm gonna go into this one here.
I need to call them to get my kids.
And go ahead and just stand right here.
I need to call them to get my kids.
Spread your feet as wide as you can.
I need to call them to get my kids.
Do you have anything on you that's
No,
gonna
I don't.
stab you?
No, I don't. I need to call my parents to get my kids. You guys are not putting them in the system. I need to call my dad. Right now.
What's your dad's name?
My dad's name is David. I need to call him.
What about your mom's name? Stay facing that way.
I don't associate with my mom.
Okay, so just your dad?
I need to talk to my dad now. I need to talk to my parents. I need them to go get my kids wherever you guys took them.
Like they said, they're still with the other detective. Right?
Well, I need them to go pick them up. I need them to go get my kids in my car.
You don't have anything in your
No,
mouth?
I don't.
Okay, go ahead and lean forward. Just the top part. I'm gonna shake out your bra. I'm gonna take off the.
Wow, she just got herself in a whole lot of mess and her kids, man. Look, man, what she's doing is not strange. A lot of people out there's done that before, right? They pick up strangers that they think they need help, or like they're walking, like she said, in the hot, and they're just walking, right? So they offer them rides and stuff. It does happen. There's a lot of nice people out there, man, but sometimes even nice people can get into situations like her, right? Now, I really think she knew the guy. All right. I mean, I don't think somebody will pick up a stranger with the kids alone. Maybe, right? Just like I picked up when I was younger and wanted to meet, some girls, and I'll pull up in my car and talk to them. That's how I get out of my car and talk to them, and we end up knowing each other, and I'll give them a ride, and then I'll go out with them on the weekend. Back in the days, like I said, before cell phones. And I ain't gonna lie, man, it also happened to me once when I was, I think I was like 18 or something like that. My car messed up, it overheated, and it wouldn't work, before I really knew more about motors and stuff like that. And what happened was the radiator, later on I found out the radiator busted, right? Like I couldn't even drive it. It wouldn't hold the water. And some strangers passed by in a white truck, and I mean, they were like around 28, 20, older than me, right? And they stopped to help me and then offered me a ride because my car was messed up. So they took me to my house. My brother was there. We came back and we towed the car itself, you guys, with chains, right? I don't know if you ever done that before, but hey, I was broke 18-year-old, man. I had no money, man, to pay a tow truck, right? It was far. I'm talking about hours, right? And yeah, we went back, got the chains, wrapped it up, pulled it, and all the way home. It took us longer, but we got there, right? We took the streets. But saying that, you guys, it does happen. People do pick up strangers. But nowadays, with things how they are, man, I suggest you don't do it, right? You don't know what kind of mentality people got nowadays. There's a lot of crazy people online, and if they're crazy online, they're probably crazy in the streets too, right? That's how it is. But oh man, I mean, now these days, honestly, I wouldn't pick up a stranger anymore. I wouldn't even want to talk to somebody, a female, like when I was younger, walking the street. I don't know, she's crazy, man. So many crazy people now, man. Guys, girls, all crazy. I'm like, whoo, man. I'll be like, maybe girl, I know I just picked you up and stuff, but I don't know, man. You kind of got a crazy eye right there, looking at me as I drive down the street. How about I just pull over right here, man, and stop at the gas station? Do you need something, man? You want to go inside? Hey, girl, them two look good. Hey, can you get two for me? Check out and get my car and take off. Whoa! Save myself. For some reason, I felt like I needed to get away, right? It's not good, you guys, no more to pick up strangers. But, oh, man, it's really bad. Now, you know what? One thing that kind of messed it up for her, too, you guys, that she said, I was like, oh, red flag. She not said that. When she said, I pick up, adults, children, and so on, you guys. Why would you, as an adult, why would you pick up and give right to a random child or something, whether it's a kid, a teen, or whatever? That's a no-no, man. I don't care if you're a woman or a man. You're not supposed to do that, right? What happens if a police pulls you over, man, like there, and you get an underage person to ride, and they're like, who's that? And you're like, you don't even know their name. I just picked them up because they were walking. Whoa! You just caught yourself in a whole lot of trouble, right? But saying that, you guys, let's get back to video, man. But it's not good for her. It's not good, man. And then she says she's, I don't know if I might edit that out, you guys, because I ain't trying to get in trouble with privacy stuff from YouTube. But she did say where she worked, and I don't remember if she said the last name, but if it's not a video, it's because I edited it out, okay? I'm trying to, last longer on YouTube, okay?
Bracelet?
Forgive me.
Do your rings come off?
No. I need to call my parents now. Because you guys are going to put it in the system. I need to call my parents.
I'm going to put a different pair of handcuffs on you, okay?
I need to call my parents. I need to call my dad. I need to call them right now. I need to call my parents. I need to call my parents right now to get my kids. I need to call them now.
Are they the only kids that you have?
No, I have my other ones. My parents have them.
They're with your parents?
Yes, I need to call my parents. I need to call my parents.
You can go ahead and take the seat.
No, I need to call my parents.
I hear that you want to call your.
I need to call them to get my kids.
But I told you what's happening.
I need to call them to get my kids. I need to call my parents to get my kids. And I need my mom. You guys can't talk with this. You guys can't do that. I need to call my parents to get my kids. I need to call my parents to get my kids. I need to call my parents to get my kids. I want my babies. I need to call my parents to get my kids. I need to call my parents to get my kids. I need to call my parents to get my kids. I need to call my
Hey, Angelica. CYFD is here. They want to ask you a few questions, okay? Okay. Go. If you're going to talk to them, I need you to sit on the bench and stay seated. Don't get up or bother them, okay? Just talk to them.
Hi. My name is Kim. This is Dana. We're here because we received a report. You want to take one? Okay. So the allegations that we have are for other neglect, the alleged purpose yourself, and then so that's my report. So what happened today?
Yeah, I picked up an unknown man and I took him to the Dollar General and he went into the Dollar General first and I didn't know that he was really still. He comes out of the Dollar General saying, I paid for all this stuff. Well, he didn't say stuff, he said shit. But he said, I paid for all this shit. I have money to pay for all this stuff. So I got out of the car and I said, what happened? And then the altercation was between me and the employee. He started threatening me with pepper spray and stuff like that.
And what was the reason that you picked up unknown male?
I mean, I always do it.
Okay.
It's hot out there.
You do it with your kids?
Sometimes not.
And you're not afraid of your safety or your children's safety?
Yeah, I am now. You know, I realize there's a lot of the times I only do it for children and kids that are walking.
Okay.
I rarely do it for males that.
Okay. And so how many times a week would you say you pick up from people?
Women and children about 6 times a week. Males, it's rare.
Okay.
It's rare. It's here and there when I pick up every once in a while.
Where did you pick them up by?
Right on the It's rare. I don't know.
Do you know the streets?
I don't know the streets, but down the road.
You didn't know his name or anything?
He didn't provide you with a name, a phone number, or anything?
No, I didn't ask for it.
So what happened? Sorry to interrupt you.
I just picked him up and I took him
And then you
to
went to the general rep, and then what else happened?
He got down first and we went in there, stayed in there for 10 minutes. He came out, was trying to walk out of the store. The man had locked the door and I didn't know what was going on. They were yelling at each other because he came around from the other side of the store. So I thought it was somebody random. He's wearing all black. You couldn't really tell if he was a worker or not. He wasn't even wearing worker clothes or anything. So he comes around and there's an altercation between them and I get out of the car and I'm like, well, what's going on, you know? And he's like, well, what do you think's going on? And I'm like,
Can I pause real quick, you guys? She just messed up again on her story. So she just said that the man, hope I'm getting this right. She just said that the man wanted to go to Dollar General. She told police officer lady that she wanted to go to Dollar General. So it kind of already off her story, right? She's way off. The only thing she's consistent is picking him up over there by the car wash. But you guys, man, you know, when she's saying, I only pick up, you know, kids or what, that don't sound good. That don't sound right. Okay. That makes her sound like something people will go to jail for, right? I'm just being honest, man. But for some reason they take it lightly, on women than guys, right? If a guy automatically said, boy, get into jail cell. You ain't ever coming out, right? But wow, well, I'm just saying that, but recently, yeah, they've been arresting a lot of females, especially teachers. Ooh, saying teacher. And other stuff that are doing that, and it's not good, man. It's not cool, man. So at least now they're being equal to any gender that's doing that, right? But yeah, her story's not consistent with the Dollar General thing. But I mean, I don't know, you guys. I mean, she's in big trouble. She's in big trouble. Do you really think she really picked up a stranger? Like now, on these days, I don't know. Maybe her mind works differently, right? Everybody's mind is different. She probably thinks there was no danger to her kids picking up or doing that to people to help them out. Also, for some reason, I'm gonna just say this because we heard. I want to call my mother or whatever she was saying. It took me back like a trauma, you guys. Like when I was in school. You ever got in trouble in school? Like me, I had to write on the chalkboard for a lot of times. I'm never gonna fight in school again. I'm never gonna fight in school again. I'm never gonna fight in school again. I'm not gonna fight in school again. You know. You ever done that in school? I had to do that because I fought in school a lot when I was young. Uh, but she took me back to those days, man. The chalkboard. Oh man. While everybody else was doing the work, I was inside chalkboard writing that all across the board. Every time I filled it up, I had to erase it, and I will never fight again. I won't fight again. I won't fight again in class. Blah blah blah. But look, man, it's not good, man. She big trouble, man. Hopefully, she learned from this. If she's able to get her kids back, and she goes through all the paperwork and everything, because they're gonna be looking up on her, man. I'm sure any judge, if she goes to court, they're gonna like tell her she can't be picking up people again if that's what she's doing. Ooh, she's gonna have to be super careful, you guys. Super careful. Now, like I said, there's people that do pick up strangers to help them out. Saying that, let's get back to the video, man, and check out her charges, man. Wow.
I don't know. And he's like, well, he's stealing. And I was like, how was I supposed to know he was stealing? I didn't know that, you know?
And what about with the pepper spray?
He got close to my car. I felt threatened. My kids are in the car.
Yeah.
What was I supposed to do then? I'm never going to go with you guys. Like, I'm a teacher. I teach at school. So this child abuse charge is not right.
You do have 2 prior cases with us.
No, I don't. I've never had CYSD.
The last report was closed on March 1st of 2023, and it was for an active shelter. And then you had,
we were homeless.
okay, and then you had another one back in 2019.
I don't know what that was for. I don't remember that.
You said you're a teacher. What school? Okay.
I've been a teacher for over 5 years.
Okay.
Like, I have my own house. I have my own place. I have my own car.
What is your address? Where you live?
My address is apartment C.
Okay.
You're gonna stand on those yellow boxes, face the desk. I'll do my search, then they'll do theirs, okay? Same thing as before, back of my hand's gonna come down and across, okay? And then I have put her little paper in one of these pockets.
All telephone numbers?
Yeah, it's just phone numbers. And it's in this one, so I'm just gonna leave it. Same thing, back of my hand's gonna come down and across.
What happened to your foot?
I tore my shoulder and my hands a lot of times. Whatever jewelry you have on that comes up to the
Angelica Bell was charged with child abuse and battery.
Whoa, that's crazy, guys. Well, she kind of slipped up a couple of times, man. Did you pay attention when she said that supposedly she picks him up all the time? How you gonna pick up a person all the time but not know who that person is? She slipped, you guys. She slipped really bad, man. Now, it could happen that she does pick him up every now and then when she sees him walking, and I know the name, but they didn't want to say it, and gives him a ride. And this time, well, he had done what he did. But I think she was in it, you guys. And it's crazy if she was in it too, because she supposedly is, you know, what she is. And supposedly also does lift, but still goes and does that with somebody with her kids in the car. Like, is it that bad, you guys, that people can't pay the rent and all that stuff they need to survive, that they have to work at a school, I'm gonna say a school, right? And lift and still proceed to go and jack Dollar Generals? What is going on, man? But she had 2 per cases besides that, you guys. I would have believed you guys that, you know, she picks up strangers and stuff, because she said she was homeless before and she got on her feet, got a house and got a job and all that. But the whole thing that threw it away from me when she did say that she's picked him up before. Like, come on, man. Then you know the guy, okay? Probably talked to him, dating him or whatever, you know? But that's just my thoughts, you guys. What's your thoughts? Do you believe her? Her story kind of fell a lot all over the place. But hey, that's just me. You let me know down below. go ahead and watch this video right here because it is crazy. Like, subscribe, share. I'll see you next time. Bye.